Picture this. She wakes me up
60 seconds.
by spraying soda siphon in my face.
Oh, you're the contestants, right? Yes, how many are there of you?
I'm about to get...
All right, so we're doing the solo thing, huh? Could you type in your name for us?
Booth. Trying to cast aspersions on him, but I've seen...
Oh, you know what? I also need to know if you've got plans for a 21-question game or a 7-question tournament joust. Which is it? Thank you.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B. B as in Borstal, as in where your children will grow up.
2 milks, 1 sugar, wasn't it? I really want to apologise for the misunderstanding earlier on.
And 20 seconds.
Okay, here they come. Instructions. When a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then pick your answer on the screen and hit the right key on your keyboard. Do you follow me?
Jack, put the bottle down. Lovely. Lose the desktop.
Code graphics and engine
Stay to black. Thanking you. Have a good show.
Jack Snack's alternative meat products include endangered species.
It's time for the show where pop culture and high culture collide!
Okay, welcome to You Don't Know Jack, the trivia quiz where... Oh, I don't know.
A single solo new contestant, all on your own in the world, with me. From the list of categories, pick a category. And your selection is... Dead Language Ad Break. 1K on offer for this one. Brace yourselves, here's the question. Do you remember that advert from the 70s when a charming Vulpus tried to tempt an Ursus Maritimus off a product? What was it they were advertising? Fox's Glacier Mints, Hofmeister Beer, Andrex Toilet Tissue, or the charming fox was trying to lure the hefty polar bear off the mint.
Hey, Jack, have you ever seen a European bear?
Nah, but I did see an American with the tits out once. yeah. You got any categories on you, man? Come on, give us one. Categorically, this is the category of living in a material world. As far as the sheets available, $2,000 is up for grabs. You've been jumped by a medieval shoplifting shirtlifter who has quite literally lifted the shirt off your back. Now, you have to go to a medieval fabric store to get the material to replace your shirt. Who do you get face to face with? A merson, a merkin, a mercer, or a mercantilist? And the answer is... A mercer was a cloth trader in the Middle Ages. Wow. So I guess a mercer would provide cloth for Marks and Spencers and British home stores who would then turn it into middle-aged clothing. Come on, let's have one.
Question 3.
And the category is... What have you done for me lately? £2,000 for this little baby. You know, marriage is a partnership, and it's important to keep that partnership going no matter what. How could the wife of biblical character Lot still help around the house after her little, accident? The kids could use her for charcoal sketches, she could breastfeed puppies, she could season the stew, or she could provide free central heating. During their escape from the city of Sodom, Lot's wife looked back at the destruction and was turned into a pillar of salt.
At 3:35 today, Sodom police confirmed they had arrested a large bearded man known only as God and officially charged him with assault. Neighbours describe him as a religious nut with his head in the clouds. Meanwhile, Lot's wife now lives in a cellar and only comes out at mealtimes. This is Jack Cake for Joke News.
Thanks, Jack. We'll be bringing you more news on that story in Sodom as we get it. Excellent choice, player. Let's play This or That. And the This or That category is... Burger me. Where are you? Sweet Moses give you... Oh, I see. Been here before, have you? Cocky. Here we go! Whopper! Mac or kick? Flimmer! Fillet-o-fish! Nuggets!
Dippers.
Ocean catch. Last one. That's your lot. 5 right? Not unattractive. Alright, stick that on your score and let's be going. Please select. And the category is...
You dumb animals.
And this one's worth £2,000.
Yeah, Blue Peter, right? To me it was always the boring bit, yeah, when all the decent TV had finished, man, just before evening slop-out time. Oh, Borstal, man, I'll miss it, yeah? Which of the following Blue Peter animals would not be seen in winter? Chet, Goldie, Maggie or Jason?
If you'd have got it right, you'd have said this.
Hey, see, being a tortoise, right, Maggie wouldn't be seen dead in the winter, would she? No. But personally, I'd love to see Mark Curry dead in the winter.
Choose. Okay, let's have one called I Think I'm Going to Be Sick. 3,000 quid for a right answer.
Everyone likes ice cream, marshmallows and jelly babies. One ingredient common to all these delicious delights is gelatin. Which of the following is not often used in gelatin production? Animal saliva, animal hides, animal bones or animal connective tissue? Oh, there's always room for bones, hides and tissue in gelatin. But no animal saliva, unless of course you piss off the waiter. Categorically!
The 7 o'clock news with question 7.
Your choice is... hypothetically speaking, of course. £2,000 ready and waiting for the right answer. Hypothetically speaking, and not that there's anything wrong with it at all. Indeed, I fully intend to find out for myself one day. But if I had a bisexual experience every bisextile, how often would I get it on? Biannually, during a total eclipse, when there's an R in the month, or every leap year. A bisextile is an archaic word for a leap year, so I'll get it on every 4 years. Every 4 years on all fours. Hypothetically. Pick a category.
Order me the taco plate with the side of question 8.
And now, old-fashioned trivia question. And this one's worth £1,000. Okay, here it comes. What is the administrative capital of South Africa? Johannesburg, Pretoria, Cape Town, or Durban? Yes, you're correct. The capital of South Africa is Pretoria. Well done. You've won some money. Choose a category. In terms of category, this is a tan to die for. Get it right, and I'll give you £3,000. Oh, you smell that? That's the stench of question. Word gets out that the sun is about to be extinguished. About how much? At light speed, the sun is 8 minutes away. Just about enough time for another game of this. Okay, pick a category. And we call this one pathological filing. £3,000 if you get it right. One of the many reasons I was expelled from the Royal College of Medicine was the ill reception for my experimental autopsy technique. You see, I wanted to file leftover autopsy organs according to size. Which of the following needed the most drawer space, do you think? Brains, livers, hearts, or lungs? Second only in size to human skin. But much, much tastier with grilled onions.
Well, that's the first round over. Who's getting the next one in then?
If you've been struggling so far, keep your chin up. Everything in round two's worth double. You got any categories on you, man?
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 is 11.
You have selected the spiritual death of Hollywood. You give me the right answer, I'm going to give you £4,000. I've got absolutely dozens of projects on the go at any one time, as you may well know. One of them is a film remake of Tango and Cash. Going to be a real winner, I feel. In my remake of Tango and Cash, I intend to recast Kurt Russell with a West African Yoruba deity. What would be the best name for my film, do you think? Quango and Cash, Jambo and Cash. Chango is the Yoruban deity of thunder and lightning. I'm not going to make a joke here because I take this kind of thing extremely seriously, and frankly, I'm bloody scared. From the list of categories, pick a
12. Celebrity voice impersonated.
Okay, we're going to have one called... Don't be scared. You could be getting yourself 2,000 for the right answer. Boo! It's okay. It's only me. Bet I scared the dickens out of you, hey? If you literally scared the dickens out of someone, which of these literary works would you not expect to see flying out of an orifice? David Copperfield, Barnaby Rudge, The Life and Opinions of Tristram Shandy, or Martin Chuzzlewit? The Life and Opinions of Tristram Shandy by Lawrence Stern. The sequel, The Life and Opinions of Ronald Special Brew, was banned for reasons of decency, but they were gentler times. Come on, let's have one.
I love 13, number 13.
In categorical terms, you have chosen... I'll be back! Again and again and again. This is a £6,000 question. The Terminator films do not follow the famous sci-fi laws of robotics, which state that robots cannot harm humans. If the Terminator had to go back in time to prevent the writer of the laws of robotics being born, whose mother would he have to kill? Isaac Asimov wrote the laws of robotics. And Arnie's been using them as an acting blueprint since his very first film. Using your brain...
We wish you a number 14 and a happy Hanukkah.
And here we have... This ain't no game, boy! And this question's worth £4,000. There's a question coming. I can just smell it. Following the massive success of Tetris, Nintendo decided to release a new game. Tetras, in which the player must form patterns out of... A tetra is a tiny little tropical fishlet. They're lovely little fish, beautiful little fellas, so colourful, and they'd all like to say hello. Hi. All right then, lads, in you go. Please select. I see! Westcut Slits Lime Store.
It's time for Snicker Click Restroom.
And the category for this gibberish question is... The Secret of Eternal Happiness. There's a possible maximum of 10,000 greenbacks on this gibberish question. Okay, I'm prepared to give you 30 seconds to solve this gibberish, but every 1.5 seconds I'm going to be taking away a bit of money. Put your fingers on your buzz buttons and buzz in and start typing when you know which famous song title this sentence rhymes with. Ride bike. Come on, Nobby No Mates. Type like the wind and hit return. What a beautiful thought. I'd like to teach the world to sing by the New Seekers. Charming sentiments, but did they carry it through? Of course not. Wankers. Choose a category.
King 16!
The name of this question is... Sloidian Frips. And I'll give you £2,000 if you get it right. Here's the question, fingers ready.
You have just seen the crazy man Evil Knievel leap over a row of buses like a maniac. Now overcome, you exclaim, Mr. Yes, indeed, yes. Spoonerism is when you confuse the first letters of consecutive words. And that, of course, would be fucking terrible.
Pick a category now.
Shave your thing, keep it clean.
This one's called If I Cut the Donkey Bit, Can We Make It a PG? And it's a £4,000 question. Surrender, Hollywood. Voici Cake Film Limited. I intend to make an underwater remake of a European film in an enormous Hollywood big-budget style. Now, if I'm going to produce and direct a remake of a film that hasn't already been remade by Hollywood, which film is it going to be? Manon de Sauce, Nikita, The Return of Martin Guerre, or Cyrano de Bergerac? No, that was remade as Summersby, starring Jodie Foster and Richard Gere. Lots of hampers, picnics, that sort of ticket. You're very dim. The answer's Manon de Sauce. Manon de Sauce has yet to be remade. It is a beautiful sunset of a film, richly suggestive, subtle, emotionally affecting, and capable of directly touching the well springs of one's spiritual centre. I'm casting Val Kilmer and Emma Forbes. It's going to be amazing.
Categorically speaking...
18.
This one's called...
You can't sing and you look terrible.
I'm willing to offer you 4,000 crisp green sheets.
Listen carefully to this advert from the Musicians Needed section of Body Fluids Musical Express. Salt needed to complete lineup of cholesterol, mucus, fat and lecithin. Gigs waiting, no time wasters. What is the name of the band? The Sex Pustules, the Bile Council, Black Pudding or the Electric Lymph Orchestra? Salt, cholesterol, mucus, fat and lecithin are all ingredients of bile. The Bile Council, flicking goulas into their porno ashtrays. Wankers.
Okay, pick a category.
Like a bad Hollywood scene, it was question 19.
And you went for the one called... It's Nothing to Lose Your Head Over. And a cool 6,000 quid for this one. The question is as follows. If you were condemned to die by the axe in medieval times, what would you be expected to do before your execution? Tip the executioner, sign autographs for the crowd, kiss the left foot of the reigning monarch, or perform a comedy routine for the nobles? In England, it was customary to slip the executioner a nice few quid just to ensure a single clean cat.
That to me seems a little bit dim-witted, because I never give a tip up front. I might grease his palm afterwards if I thought he'd done a good job, but he's got to earn my respect.
Choose a category.
The Fresh Saver. 20.
Next up. You Can't Stop the Music. And we are talking 4,000 quid for the right answer.
Seeing as he was a carpenter, Jesus Christ, the hippie chippy, might well have chosen Close to You by the Carpenters as his unofficial theme tune. By the same logic, what would Dixon of Dock Green choose for his theme? Fight the Power, YMCA, I Owe You Nothing, or Message in a Bottle?
I mean, why didn't you pick... Long-haired chippy Jesus is to the Carpenters Close to You what policeman Dixon of Dock Green is to Message in a Bottle by the Police. You know, I find it ironic that since leaving the police, Sting has been involved in nothing but criminal records.
Come on, let's have one.
The attack is upon you. If you see...
Oh, so you want to attack the attack? This is the clue. I'm in charge and we're here to stay. Win and win well. There is money and I will give you my crusty flannel.
have you won? That's the game!
Do you want to lie down? That must have taken an awful lot out of you. Let me soothe you with these words.
You are no Jack!
Jack, you're a nightmare, but I love you. Yep, I do. Okay, let's get the ads rolling. I'm going grey as we speak. Murray, can you find out what's happening with the contestants?
Well, somebody out there is going to be gunning for you because you've displaced them on the only high scoreboard that counts. Savor the moment, because it ain't gonna last. Ask me if you want another bash.
Wanna feel?
Okay. Mind if we join in?
Girl on girl action.
What makes you so sure I'm gonna wanna give you a slot in the biggest peep show in town?
My body, my heart, my head.
Okay, let's see your body.
What do you think?
Not bad. Let's see your head.
Prepare to become aroused.
What do you think?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I've got what it takes to make it in this town, and I'm not afraid to show it to everyone.
Pumping Hot Breast Fest at a cinema near you from Friday, Certificate 15.
Right, my name's Rex, and I'm waiting for you to telephone me. Will you be my raster? Whoopsie, I go poopy on the carpet. I've been a Brad Roggy, and I need a spanking. Maybe Raider, you can rub my rummy. I rub it when you rub my rummy. My right goes crazy. I'm waiting for your crawl. Maybe Raider, you can give me a bone.
Call 976-DOG today and spend some quality time with man's best friend.